Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a flip of my personal planner. This is the Louis Vuitton Agenda in the Damier Bean, and this is my personal planner. This is my baby. She goes everywhere with me. She stays in my bag Monday to Sunday. I take her everywhere. This is where I pre-plan, so if I ever get a call or I need to schedule an appointment, this is what I grab her first. Everything goes through her before it goes into my work planner or my daily GM agenda. So let's get into her and see how she's set up. Now the first thing is this planner I bought pre-loved. It is an old planner, but the person had it reglazed. I had it checked for authenticity on Facebook in one of the Facebook groups, and I've been loving her. I've had her for like 2 to 3 years and I love her. So let's get into her. So on the outside here I have an Oliclip, or just a black Oliclip, because I do love black against these Louis Vuitton Agenda. They're just so stunning. Okay, but once you go into it, it has some card pockets. I am using them for post-it notes, little to-dos. These are some transparent post-it notes that I got at a local dollar store in New York, and not a Dollar Tree. It's in the mall. I don't even know if it has a name, but everything there is $1, and it was just a set. And so I have that. I have some cloth and paper stickers. I have some cloth and paper post-it notes, appointment cards. This is just some journaling cards that I keep in here, back here. I'll leave that out for now. Actually, let's just get it back in. And then this is a printable that I bought from Secrets and Paper, and I keep it here on a Oliclip. And these are handy in case I need to clip anything. The grip is amazing, so in case I need to clip anything on that I get while I'm out and about, I use those clip. Now the first thing is, and I think I'm going to retire this too soon, is this acetate that is from Michaels, and behind that I have this card, which is an announcement card of my pregnancy, and these are my 2 kids and the baby to be onesie. And this was about 2 years ago. She's 19 months now, and I figure out when I was pregnant. So yeah, it's about 2 years or so, over 2 years. This card, and I keep it here. I have one in every planner. And then the first thing I have is just this little fly sheet, and I want to say this came in my cloth and paper order. It was just a back end to this that kept the stickers from bending in the packaging. So I have that here, and then right behind it I have the I Am Iconic dashboard. Behind the dashboard I have this card pocket, which I owe kids $20. I have this card pocket, which I really need to jazz up a little bit more, but nevertheless we'll keep going. Here I have a top tab. This I believe is from Sessavee. So the top tab, and that takes me to my to-do section. Now in my to-do section I have this vellum. It was a free printable, it is a file, a freebie file on the planner spot, and I just printed it on vellum. Now here I have some insert I made myself. It says buy all the things. I've since redesigned this insert, I think. But it's just a list of stuff to buy at the store, and it's on grade paper, and on the side I put what store it is that I am buying it. Like these are all stuff from that I wanted to get at Costco, and we have some Amazon in here, then we have Ulta, then we orange juice from anywhere, then we have Costco again, and I just have a couple of those. So I write what it is I'm buying and where it is that I'm going to be buying it. Next, from the top tab, I have the cloth and paper dashboard, as you think, so shall it be. And behind that, I have the grid freebie from Lixx on Instagram, and I will link her below. And behind that, I have my calendar dashboard. And I don't know if I said it before, but these dashboards, these dividers are from Sessavee. So we're in our calendar section. I just have this little 2-pocket. These, I believe, are from Heidi Swap from back in the days. This has been in many different planners. So I just taped it and repunched it to fit this planner. And I just have some cards, appointment cards from cloth and paper in here when I need to make an appointment. And these are just, this is a cloth and paper card as well. It says that came in the sub box. It says simplify, simplify, simplify. And then behind that, I just have some more journaling card. And once we get past those, then we get into my weekly. I don't have monthlies in this planner. This is strictly for pre-planning. And this is where I go and I pre-plan everything. Everything gets pre-planned in this planner. So, and it's color coded. Pink is for my daughter, blue is for my son, and purple is for the baby. And black is for me or my husband. So everything that's going on comes through this planner. This is just a picture of my son that I printed in vellum, and it's at the beginning of February because that's his birthday month. And then everything else, this is the baby, this is my daughter, and this is in the beginning of March because her birthday is in March. And then we go into, I don't have her invitation here because it was extra. But this is where I pre-plan everything. I pre-plan my life. And this is my third child. This is my daughter. So this is the beginning of June. And that's a picture of her. Everything in here, everything that's pink, that means my daughter has some activity on that day that I need to be at. I did try to do monthly in here, but I really didn't see the need. So I went back to only doing things on a daily. So whenever I go to make an appointment, I go to this planner to see what is going on that day. And this is where I plan my time block and my weekly from. So actually on November 2nd, so my son did have basketball this morning, well this afternoon at 12:45. Tomorrow we have church at 9 a.m. The clocks go back, and I also meal plan for the week here. And then we get into November, and as you can see, this is next week, and this is election day, so there'll be no school. And then my kids have stuff to do. And then we go all the way into December. And then at the end of December, I have my 2020 calendar, which is from, my 2020 dashboard, which is from Cloth and Paper. And I have that at the end of December just to signify the beginning of a new year. The next section is projects, and here I just have this dashboard with a clipboard I purchased from Etsy. And in this section, I just keep notes pages, and typically when I'm done writing on them, I will rip them out, because as you can see, I keep the whole year in here. So when I'm done with my notes pages or any projects that I'm no longer working on, I just rip them out and throw them out. And in my personal, I have a top tab, and that just gives me some more blank papers that I just scribble on. And then my next section is personal, and I have this acetate, which is from Michaels. And behind that, I have some more notes page, and this also, once I'm done, I just rip and throw out. My last section is my finance section, and here is this is all coming out. I've now transferred this section to my, here is my finance section. And this section I keep every month. So we're end of October, so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to start on November. I keep, because this planner comes with me all the time, I keep, so let's go back to October, and I just have a Filofax ruler, which I turn upside down so it hangs to the bottom and not the top to mark where I need to be. So when I open my planner, I can just quickly flip to it. I keep a running track of what bills are due what day and what amounts. And I just keep, because I keep this planner with me at all times. So this is always in my possession, even when my GMA5 agenda is not. So this, I just keep a running track of what is coming out of the bank on what day and how much. Then the last tab is my sinking funds, and I just track how much we've spent of that sinking fund. 2019, my kids' sports went over by $13. And so we budget each year. At the end of the year, which I'm currently in the process too, we make a budget for the following year. So I'm working on my 2020 budget, and we assign a specific amount of money to each category. The category we have are sports, because I do have 3 kids. One's in 19 months, so she doesn't play any sports. So my older 2 play sports, so we take that into consideration. My daughter does travel softball. She swims. She plays basketball. My son plays hockey, basketball, track. So we have to keep a sinking fund for all those fees. The next section we do is back to school, because we have to get them new clothes, new shoes, because they outgrow it a lot of time. We live in New York, so we have 2 different, I say 2, I know there's 4 seasons, but we really have 2 different seasons. There's the summer, and then there's winter, fall, and spring. So we keep a back to school sinking fund. We also do a birthday sinking fund, because we like to have parties for them, or we like to go out to eat on their birthdays. And the way we do it is that we only do birthday parties on big dates. So we do 1st, 5th, 10, and we're going to do, my oldest daughter is 10, and we're going to do 13 and 16. And then the other birthdays, we just go out to a restaurant, have a nice, good, a nice family meal. So, so that's how we do that. Then we have Christmas, our sinking fund, which we haven't spent any money from yet. And then we have summer. Summer is for their summer rec. There's sports activities, summer camp, sports activities, and stuff like that. And then we do have a pool, and so we do have a sinking fund for that, because my husband closes it and opens it himself, and we need to maintain it throughout the summer season with chemicals. So we have a sinking fund for that. And then I just have some more blank pages. So my last section is my miscellaneous section, and this section just has stickers. In here you'll find the cloth and paper transparent dots, and this is just one from each colorway that she carries, and I keep that as well as any other sticker that I want to keep back here. And this is my ruler, and then back here I just have some coupons that are now expired or been expired and you throw out. And then I just have some notes pages from cloth and paper, and this is where I'll scribble anything when I'm on the go and don't know what section needs to go in, and I'll Oliclip it to something, and then I will transfer it later on. So these are just some notes pages from cloth and paper. So there's that. And then I just have this clear thing that came on a happy planner, I want to say, some planner, and I just keep it back here. And then in here, I just have random stuff that I can't show you. And then I just have this really, really skinny pen that I put in this pocket that I cannot get it. I can get it out, but it's hard to get out. It's hard to get in. But if you know Louis Vuitton, especially this is an old version, their pen loops are tiny, and this is a tiny pen, and so that just stays in there. I don't use it, and that's that. But this is the flip of my Louis Vuitton agenda. If you have any question, please feel free to leave it below.